What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Oh my goodness. Look at this. I want you to just look at something real quick. Look at my feet. Crocs and socks. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Is it Monday? I think it's Monday morning. Today is awesome. All right, we're changing things. Crocs and socks was not part of the plan, but here we are. It's going to be okay. Today, Crocs and socks. So today, dear God, so funny. It's picture day at school for my kids and my wife. Actually, she works at the school too. And so it's been a wild morning. It's been pretty fun trying to get them all excited about, look at the camera and smile. Smile. You got to smile this year. Oh my goodness. Because I swear to you, it's the funniest thing. Every year, when we get our kids' school pictures and we open them up, I mean, over the years, there have been some really good pictures of our kids. But usually, oh my goodness, it's so funny because I can just imagine, I can see it on Clifton's face especially. I'm sure the room is full of people going, all right, come on, smile, look at the camera, look at the camera. And Clifton's face is like this. Like, I don't like what's happening right now. It's so funny. Usually Grayson does smile. He's into it. He's ready to party. Clifton's kind of like, not buying it. I don't believe any of this. It's so funny. Anyway, I've been a big cheerleader this morning for my kids. Hoping that they will smile. We'll see what happens. They're going to be awesome pictures regardless. I can promise you that. So, switching things. I just said last week, if you want something you've never had, you got to do something you've never done. We want to get bigger. We want to grow. We want to do stuff that we've never done with this page, right? You guys are awesome. Here's how I'm going to try to change things. I saw a thing last week, too, that was talking about if you do 100 push-ups every day for 100 days, the changes that your body goes through. I'm not going to do 100 push-ups every day because I think it's important to rest, right? I will do 100 push-ups a day, not every day. And I think the way that I'm going to try to do that, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In 100 days, this is kind of cool too, actually. 100 days puts us like 3 days short of Thanksgiving. And so that, for those of you who don't celebrate, is like November 28th this year. I think it's always the last Thursday of the month or the third Thursday of the month, whatever it is. I think this year it falls on the 28th, and 100 days from the day that I looked at it, it's not even today. Oh my goodness, it might actually be, at this point, it might be Thanksgiving Day. Anyway, that is cool because I've done this page. Well, not this page. Of course, I started somewhere else. Started on a different platform, but I've been doing this it will be a year. For sure, at that point. Anyway, we're going to change things up a little bit. I think you guys like the Q&A quite a bit. You like the game streaming stuff quite a bit. Thank you so much for your interest in any and all of that. Of course, the workout stuff needs to change a little bit. And I've made changes, but I don't know if these are going to stay the way that they are now moving forward or if we're going to change it even more. But basically, we used to do shoulders, back, biceps, and abs on Monday. Now we're doing chest, triceps, and abs on Monday. We're going to do shoulders, back, biceps, and legs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't know if that's enough time to rest in between. Wednesdays is going to be abs, lower back, and 100 push-ups, right? And then Friday is going to be chest, triceps, and abs again. So, oh my goodness, we're going to be doing a lot of push-ups. But from what I read, they're really, really good for you. And what's awesome about them is you don't need anything. You don't need anything. You just need space on the ground, right? So, my suggestion is you go get your Crocs and your socks on and get your head right. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I knew I was cutting it close. I knew that I was cutting it close this morning about being late out here, because again, I was being a cheerleader. And I got out here, it was still 7:45 when I started this thing. And as I was blowing off the deck, I looked down and I thought, no, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Crocs and socks, let's go. All right, so from Friday, the memberships. You guys are so awesome. So, Bulldog gave 5. Awesome. You're so cool. And please remind us, Bulldog, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I think you said in Hungarian, Bulldog means something. Please tell us what it is, because it was something actually positive and cool, if I remember correctly. Thank you for the 5 memberships. Amazing. DJ Canada Man gave 1. Nicholas Walston gave 1. And of course, Christine gave 1. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And then also Friday, Super Chats. Pauline, Phyllis, thank you. And also you gave us cookies. Very much appreciated. That is awesome. And then DJ Canada Man popped off 3 separate times in Super Chats. You're awesome. Thank you. Speaking of DJ, so instead of, I did ask, and I appreciate you listening and giving me a response. Instead of playing music when we're outside, we're gonna have DJ Nuggets be our tunes. And believe it or not, he was very vocal up until I started this. You know he'll be here. He always is. I do think, though, like when it gets cold and we have to go back inside, that could be a nice touch. And thank you so much for the non-copyright music, whatever, that we can use on YouTube, because it might be nice to have a little something in the background, right? We're not going to have DJ Nuggets hanging out inside, I can promise you that. So, you know, let's go. Now look at this. This is crazy. So today, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can do this. I'm going to try. But so, Mondays and Fridays, this is my new list. And I don't have any laminating paper at home, so I've got to get some so I can be a professional. Come on now. Bush League. This is Bush League right here. So Mondays and Fridays, I'm going to read it to you real quick so you know, so you can get your head right too. Mondays and Fridays, chest, triceps, and abs. So we're going to start with 25 push-ups. We're going to do tricep extensions after that. Then we're going to do some dips right here. Then sweet pipes, then suck-ups, then 25 more push-ups. Then we're going to do scissors, then bicycles. Then we're doing Ashley's elevators. Then we're going to do the incline bench stuff. Then we're going to do twisters. And then we're going to do 25 more push-ups. That'll put us at 75, right? And then we're going to do dry heaving cats. And then we're going to do salmons. And then we're going to do Spider-Mans. And we're going to do push-ups at the same time. So, if we can. My goodness, that might be crazy to try to combine those for the end. Like, it might be better to try to do those first. I don't know. We'll see how things go. And then we've got all the flat bench stuff to do. Are you ready for this. I don't know if I am, but we're going to do our best. We are going to do our very best. Let me roll this out real quick. I've used this one today because the blue one, I love it. I do love it. But it's soft, which I love, and spongy, but it stretches. So when you're trying to do push-ups and stuff, your feet, everything moves on you. I don't know. Find out what works best for you and run with it. Whew. Let's go. There goes the soup. That was a membership. Cherry baby, 2 months. Amazing. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Should we do T-Threat? Should we get T-Threat going? Danny, thank you again for the jingle. Of course, everybody loves it. And you're awesome. Oh my goodness, they're back up there working on the house. T-Threat is going. Let's go. I still haven't seen any dance move suggestions by anyone. So I'm gonna do this. Maybe like this. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of difficult now. I've got this in my hand. Maybe I can put it right over here and press play. And then I got the freedom, hand freedom for some hand dance moves, if that's something you guys want to see. I don't know, whatever. Let's go. We got push-ups to do. So read about it. I mean, really, read about it if you're interested. 100 push-ups for 100 days. And again, I say read about it. It depends on which link you choose. My goodness. They're all going to tell you something different. I can promise you that. But the one that I read was all positive. Turns you into a complete machine. I still can't believe I'm wearing Crocs and socks right now. I love it. Oh my goodness. Over the last couple weeks, you guys have seen an increased amount of my personal life on here. Some of it's been good, some of it's not been good. But these, I'd say this part is probably, everybody's enjoying that quite a bit. Let's go. Here we go. Got to get started. Here we go. So, I just did 15. Now I'm going to spread my feet because I think this changes it. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, and then, so those are all push-ups, right? They didn't ever say anything about doing diamonds, whatever. We're going to take care of our triceps when we're doing the extensions, which is next, and the dips, which is after that. So I think probably, I do want to try something. Probably we're going to get a good tricep workout. I did see one guy, I don't even know if I can do one of these. He said the best tricep workout you can possibly do, of course, right, is to, I don't even know if I can do one of them, but you start in this pose and just, whoa! I can't do 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Anyway, maybe give that a shot if you're way stronger than me. A lot of you are. I want to say something else I watched too, just because we're talking about it. If you want big arms, you want to get jacked, look like you got giant, strong arms. Everybody thinks that you do curls, right? And that's important, of course. Triceps. Apparently triceps make up 2/3 of the muscles in your arms right here. So if your triceps are really big, that's gonna make your arm look bigger. I'm the messenger on this, okay? This is not my research. This is me. Could be wrong. I could be wrong about a lot of things. I probably am wrong about a lot of things. I know I'm not wrong about these though. So try and keep this part of your arm parallel with the ground and extend it. And then switch it right here to right here. Yeah, let's go. So far, feeling pretty good. Now I'm gonna do some dips. Chickens are getting rowdy. The chickens are getting rowdy. I'm just gonna turn you a little bit so you can see what's going on here. Dips. So I'm gonna do them on this because I built it. And then I'm gonna show you how to do them if you don't have a dip station. Okay? Here we go. Try not to let your Crocs fall off. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do some more research on those too, because even I've got this thing, I love it, but I think there's a correct way to use it and a wrong way to do it too. So here's what I learned most recently about dips on a bench or whatever you've got, which, remember, make sure it's sturdy and can't slide out from behind you. Put your hands down like this, not this, right? Feet out in front of you. And instead of, definitely want to puff your chest like a tough guy, right? And you want to go down and you want to graze, like just barely let your butt slide past whatever you're leaning on, right? Don't be way out here. Just barely let it graze. And maybe, let's see if I get my hands closer together. Yeah, if I put my hands a little bit closer to my butt when I start, I actually feel that triceps. That's what you're looking for on dips. You get it in your chest, you feel it in a lot of different places, but if you really want to work your triceps, that's what I've most recently learned about dips, if you're doing them like this. So, feel it out. You'll be good. All right, so now, sweet pipes. Let's use this one. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That doesn't want to stand up, but that's all right. You know what it is. It's your pipe. Let me try again. No. You know what? I was gonna say it's cool. You can just do it and pretend like, no, we need something standing up. So it's a pipe. That pipe goes way up in the air. You cannot step through it. You have to step around it. So, I'm getting way back here so I don't get into my weights with my Crocs. We don't need to see a Croc tragedy this morning. It's not why we're here. Make sure you're safe. Oh goodness, I love it. All right, so here's what we do on these. You know the deal. They're not easy, but they're very effective. So get down on the ground, get yourself a pipe, 45-degree angle from the ground with your back if you can. Raise your heels up. Now go up, back down, step around the pipe. Two more. Okay, I want to tell you something right now. That really burns, but they're so good. They're so good. All right, now, sweet pipes. And then 25 more push-ups, right? Sweet pipes, let's get them right, do them right. We're gonna do the best we can until we can't do anything else, right? I think that's the best approach. Don't overdo it, but if you can do this stuff, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. A lot of us, we've been doing this for a while now. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. We might surprise ourselves because we're stronger than we thought. We might surprise ourselves because we're not as strong as we thought we were. Who knows? We're doing it. Let's go. Let's find out. All right, so suck-ups. Here we go. Oh, goodness. So, another thing to point out is that so far, everything that I've done, you need something, I would say, in your hand to do the tricep extensions. That can be a can of soup. It can be, if you get a gallon of milk, you save it, wash it out, fill it up with water, that's 8 pounds. You can do things to simulate weights. A lot of this stuff, you don't need anything at all besides your body, right? So, let's see if we can do 25 more push-ups right now. Here we go. All right, there's 15. I'm gonna do this again. Spread my feet out. 10 more. So, you know what? Now we're at 50. Now we're at 50. So, if I was doing the same thing I normally do, which is 15, 10, and 10. 15 regular push-ups, 10 feet spread apart, and then 10 diamond push-ups. I'd be at 66 right now. So you can do 3 sets of 33. That puts you at 99. Got to find an extra one somewhere in there, right? Or you can do 4 sets of 25, which is what I'm trying. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's best. Whoo! Or you could do 100 singles, right? You could do 5 push-ups 20 times. Whatever works. You're trying to get 100. That's what we're working for. So if you can do it, great. If you can't, I promise you, if you start now, the next time you start, better. You're gonna do better. Let me just check real quick. I want to check something real quick. Are we good here right now? I have to, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop this for a second, and then I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna come right back. I have to call my wife. She just called me. I have no idea why. I'm sure everything's fine, but I need to make sure because she knows what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop this, and then I'm gonna start it again. And I'm so sorry to do that to you. I gotta find out what's going on. So sorry. I'll be right back. Right on. Thank you.